high for those selected in 2025 lottery and outside US. Petition is filed before September 21st and it's not yet approved for consular processing petitions. Do we need to pay $100 fee? I think he means to say $100,000 fee in this case?
According to the plain language of the proclamation, it's not clear if it's the petition or the visa application. The later interpretations use the word petition. So if the word petition is what actually is legally controlling, then no. If your petition was filed before the 21st of September, the fee is off the table. If it's the visa application, then yes. And that distinction is very important. Those words matter, but they are very sloppy in all of their policy interpretations, as well as in the proclamation itself, on which one they're actually meaning. And so that's creating a little bit of additional confusion.
Seema says, what happens if my employer says they can't afford this fee? Do I immediately fall out of status, or do I have some kind of grace period to switch jobs?
So if you're in the US and you haven't left the US, you don't have to pay the fee. So if losing status would infer that you're in the US in status. So this is not something that you or your employer have to worry about. It's only going to matter when you leave the country and have to get a new visa stamp.
Seema, again, I hope you have also got your answer. Thank you so much for your question. And I hope you all are enjoying the show like I am. So if you are, make sure to like this video, share this video who you think can benefit from all this information that John is sharing. And also don't forget to subscribe to Immigration Talk Show. And I think Ricky has more questions coming, and let me take his question. He says, I heard that some H-1B workers have entered the US after 21st September without paying the $100K fee. So should one get the first time H-1B stamping now before they have the process to collect the fee in place?
The only thing that you have to worry about is if you go to the port of entry and you apply for admission to entry into the US, if they determine that you don't have the correct documents and documentation for entry, it's possible that they could do an expedited removal. And the expedited removal would mean that you have a 5-year bar to reentry into the US. Yeah, they could allow you to withdraw your application for admission, in which there's no penalty, but that's not a guarantee. So, on one hand, it would be clever to try and get into the country, kind of under the radar, so to speak. But you're running a risk if you do that, because you could end up with a 5-year bar to reentry. So I would say your best bet, what I would think is the safest bet, is to wait and see how this plays out in the courts. And then, once it's ultimately shot down by the courts, then go and get admission to the US.